Hello dear students. So today we are going to revise our last chapter, that is chapter 17, circle, chord and arc. Now here you should know what is chord, what is radius, all the parts of circle you should know thoroughly, because if you don't understand what is chord and arc, you are not going to understand the properties of chord and arc. So that is very important. You should know what is chord and arc. So let's discuss the parts of circle in brief. So what are the parts of circle? You can see the chord over here. You can see diameter. Now why this is called as chord? This is called as diameter. There will be some reason, correct? So what is the reason? Let's discuss. Now which is the center? Exactly the midpoint here. You can see this is called as center of that circle. Which is called as radius over here. You can see a straight line from the center till the circumference of that circle is called as radius of that circle. Now comes to the diameter. What is called as diameter of that circle is the line or the segment which is passing from one point of that circumference till the other point of the circumference, but it is passing through the center. It is passing the center of that circle. You can see that dot. From that it is passing, isn't it? So that segment is called as diameter. Now what is chord then? That is also starting from one circumference of that circle to the other end of that circumference. But what is the condition? It is not passing through the center of that circle. That is why it is called as chord. Okay. So I hope you all know what is chord, what is diameter, what is center of that circle, what is radius, and the last thing, that is arc. What is arc? A curve which you can see, a part of that circumference of that circle. What is circumference? Border of that circle. Okay. A part of that is called as arc. So arc can be major also and minor also. So just remember, arc means you have seen a broken bangle, correct? So it will not be a straight. It has a little bit curve, isn't it? So that curve is called as what? Arc. So a chord of a circle is what? A line that connects two points on a circle's circumference. Now we have discussed the properties. So which is important, very important property which is there in this chapter is, first one, the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to its chord. What happens to that chord? Bisects the chord. What do you mean by bisecting? Dividing equally. So suppose if the chord measurement AB is 12, what will be AD measurement? It will be 6 and BD will also be 6. So 6 plus 6, 12. So equally they are getting divided. So you will get a filling the blanks like this. The perpendicular drawn from the center of a circle to its chord dash the chord. So what answer you are going to write? You will write bisect the chord. Okay. Next one was the segment joining the center of that circle to the midpoint of the chord. So you can see here a segment passing from center and it is reaching till where? The midpoint of that chord. So what happens then? What will be the angle? That will be perpendicular. Perpendicular means what? It will be 90 degree. So CD is what? That is distance from the center to the chord. So you will get a filling the blanks like this. Segment joining the center of circle to the midpoint of chord is dash to the chord. So what you're going to write there? Perpendicular. So it is always straight line and it is perpendicular means how much degree? 90 degree. Okay. Then we have discussed about the minor arc and major arc. Which is minor arc, which you can see in red color, small part of that circle's circumference. Okay. That is called as minor arc. And it will be always, what will be the degree? Less than 90 degree. What is a major arc here? You can see in blue color, that is majority portion of that circle circumference, that is the border of that circle is covered. So that is called as major arc. And what is a central angle over here? You can see from the center, the angle which is formed here, you can see here, which is marked with an arrow, written in green, central angle, that is called as central angle of the circle. Then we have discussed what will be the measurement of arc, students. What is the relation between arc and central angle we have studied, isn't it? Now, you can see which is the arc over here, arc BC, which is a central angle, angle BAC. What is the measurement of angle BAC? You can see here, it is 74 degree. So what I said, arc and angle both are very best friends. Yes, so whatever changes happens to the central angle, same changes happens to the arc. If central angle goes on increasing, the arc measurement will also goes on increasing. If central angle reduces, arc measurement is also reduces. That means what? If angle is 74 degree, arc measurement will also be 74 degree. If angle is 50 degree, arc measurement will also be 50 degree. Okay, so make this a point. Then we have studied about the relation between the arc, central angle and the chord. So if the measure of two arc are same, now you can see your arc CD and arc AB. Suppose both the angles, central angle is what here? Angle BOA and angle COD, correct? If both are 50 degree, what will be the measurement of that arc? Arc CD will also be 50 degree. Arc AB will also be 50 degree. Correct? So if both the arc are having same measurement, then they become congruent to each other. Then we have discussed what will be the measurement of chord then. So you see, angle and arc both are having same measurement. So obviously the chord will also have same measurement. Both the chords of that two triangle will be, or that two chords of this central angle and arc will be same. So what does that mean? Corresponding chords of congruent arc are congruent. Okay. So these are the four things which you need to remember, and very short chapter it is. First two is what? These two. The perpendicular drawn from the center of a circle to its chord bisects the chord. The segment joining the center of a circle to the midpoint of its chord is perpendicular to the chord. Then if the measure of two arc are same, then two arc are congruent. And the last one is chords of congruent arc are congruent to each other. So with this, we have finished the revision of chapter 17, students. So I'm wishing you all good luck. Work hard. Don't take too much of stress. Okay. And then revise all the concepts daily. Have a practice of few sums. Each chapter go through. Study the meaning. What is the meaning? Try to understand how we got the formula. What were the activities done in the class or in the online videos. Just go through all this and then appear for your exam. I'm sure you're going to get good marks in your examination and you will really succeed in whatever you do. Okay. So wishing you good luck, students. And worksheet will be given. I'll just discuss the worksheet what is there here. I have shared with you all in the Google Classroom. Answer key for all the worksheet chapter 16, 17 and 15. All these three worksheet answer key will also be provided to you all. Okay. So let's discuss what is a worksheet over here. Now students, this is the worksheet, revision worksheet of chapter 17. You will find such figures here. So observe the following figures and answer the following question. Name the radius of the circle. Now here you can just draw a radius there. You can join C and B or C and A. And you can name it as either AC or CB. Or you can name the chord of the circle as AB. Only one chord is there. So you will write it as what? AB. Observe the adjoining figure and answer the following question. Name to minor arc and name to major arc. So which is the minor arc and major arc? You are going to find out, and you can just write only two. Need not write more than two. Just two. If you write, that's okay. Question number 3, you can see there is no diagram given. Okay, no circle, no chord, nothing is mentioned over here. So what you're going to do, you can just draw a rough diagram, draw a circle, draw a chord, write the name, here the name of the chord, center, everything is given. So you're going to write the same letters and then you can find out the answer. So wherever necessary, if you feel you need a diagram, you can draw a diagram if not given in the question. Okay, so that is about question number 3. Question number 4 also, here the naming is also not given. Only mentioned is what? C is the center. So letters you can give of your choice. Just draw a rough figure. Put the numbers. What are the measurements? Just write down the measurement and then seeing that diagram you can solve it. Okay. And the last question you can see, the fifth one, diagram is given. The naming is given for the diameters. Everything is there. So directly you can answer. So wherever necessary, if you feel you are getting confused with the question, just draw a rough diagram and accordingly solve it. Okay, so very small worksheet, only 5 questions are there. So do practice, students. Answer key will also be given to you all. Okay. So that's all for today. Have a nice day, students. Thank you so much. Please do take care. Take care of your health. Eat healthy food and prepare for your examination well. Don't take too much of stress. I'm sure you all can succeed in this. Okay. Thank you so much.